Imagine living in an echo chamber where everyone agrees with you. That's the filter bubble effect, where Facebook algorithms show you content that reinforces your existing beliefs. Facts become fluid, truth subjective. This breeds polarization, distrust, and even real-world consequences. Elections influenced by misinformation campaigns, anyone? It's time to burst these bubbles and seek diverse perspectives for a healthier online discourse. Every like, share, and click, it's all data, and Facebook has mountains of it. But how they use it raises serious privacy concerns. Targeted advertising, sure. But what about manipulation, profiling, and even influencing our real-world behavior? We're trading convenience for an invisible price. Our personal data, used in ways we may not even understand. It's time to reclaim control and demand transparency about how our information is collected and used. Facebook's reach extends far beyond individuals. It can even shape the fate of democracies. Misinformation campaigns, hate speech, and foreign interference. These are just some of the threats social media poses to our political systems. Can we truly call it a free and fair election when algorithms manipulate voters and truth loses its meaning? The stakes are high, and the question remains, can we fix social media before it fixes our democracies? While Facebook is in the spotlight, it's just one player in a much larger tech ecosystem. Algorithmic manipulation, data privacy concerns, and the power imbalance between platforms and users. These are issues that transcend Facebook. We need to acknowledge the broader tech crisis and demand responsible practices across the industry, not just point fingers at one social media giant. It's time for a systemic shift towards ethical tech development and responsible use. Haugen's revelations might paint a bleak picture, but there's hope. We can build a better digital future, one where technology empowers instead of exploits. Let's move beyond outrage and finger-pointing. Instead, let's engage in meaningful discussions, support organizations working for tech reform, and hold platforms accountable. Remember, technology is a tool, and we, the users, hold the power to shape how it's used. Remember that feeling of constantly needing to check your phone? It's not a coincidence. Social media platforms like Facebook are designed to capture and monetize our attention. Endless notifications, manipulative features, and fear of missing out, FOMO, they all fuel an attention economy where our focus becomes the product being sold. But at what cost? Is our ability to concentrate, be present, and engage in deep thinking eroding in the scroll hole? It's time to reclaim our attention and prioritize meaningful connections over fleeting digital distractions. You mentioned filter bubbles before. Can we escape these echo chambers? The answer is yes, but it requires effort. Expose yourself to diverse viewpoints, challenge your own biases, and seek out information that contradicts your existing beliefs. Follow news sources with different perspectives, engage in civil discussions with those who disagree, and remember, critical thinking is your superpower in the age of information overload. Break free from the echo chamber and embrace the richness of diverse perspectives. Haugen's story might be a wake-up call, but it doesn't have to be the end of the story. We can recode the future of social media and technology. Be an active participant, not just a passive user. Demand transparency, advocate for responsible practices, and support organizations working for ethical tech development. Remember, technology is a tool. We, the users, have the power to shape how it's used. Together, we can build a digital landscape that empowers, connects, and uplifts humanity. Haugen's revelations sparked a crucial conversation, but it's far from over. Let's keep the dialogue going beyond sensational headlines and delve deeper. Share your thoughts, engage in respectful discussions, and challenge the status quo. Remember, change starts with each of us. By being informed, empowered, and vocal, we can collectively shape a more responsible and ethical digital future. Facebook's algorithms are powerful but often opaque. We blindly feed them data, yet their inner workings remain a mystery. This lack of transparency breeds distrust and raises ethical concerns. Are these algorithms biased? Do they manipulate our behavior in unseen ways? Can we truly trust the code that shapes our online experience? Demystifying algorithms and demanding transparency are crucial steps towards a more responsible and accountable tech landscape. This exploration has just scratched the surface of the complex issues surrounding social media and technology. Let's keep the journey going beyond sensational headlines and delve deeper. Engage in respectful discussions, challenge assumptions, and explore different perspectives. Remember, critical thinking and open dialogue are crucial in navigating the ever-evolving digital landscape. Imagine a world where social media tears us apart, fuels violence, and exploits children. Sounds like dystopian fiction, right? But according to former Facebook insider Frances Haugen, that's the reality we're facing. Buckle up, because we're diving into the top 10 shocking truths exposed by this whistleblower, shaking the very foundation of the social media giant. Haugen's bombshell claim? Facebook prioritizes profits over user safety. Think about it. You scroll through endless ads while Facebook collects mountains of data, all to keep you hooked and spending. But what about the mental health toll, the misinformation breeding ground, the hate speech festering? Haugen alleges Facebook ignores these harms, choosing bigger bucks over user well-being. Even worse, Haugen claims Facebook turns a blind eye to child exploitation. We're talking disturbing content, grooming rings, and a platform allegedly designed to keep users engaged, even if it means exposing vulnerable children. This isn't just a tech issue, it's a moral failing of epic proportions. We all know about fake news, but Haugen paints a picture of misinformation running rampant on Facebook. Algorithms prioritize sensational content, regardless of truth, fueling division and distrust. Imagine elections swayed by lies, hate crimes sparked by online vitriol. That's the dark reality Haugen exposes. The consequences of misinformation and hate speech can be dire. Haugen alleges Facebook has played a role in inciting real-world violence, from ethnic clashes to extremist attacks. The platform, designed to connect, can become a breeding ground for division and bloodshed. This is more than just social media drama. It's a matter of life and death. Remember the Facebook outage last year? Haugen sees it as a revealing glimpse into the future. Millions offline, inconvenient, sure, but also a reminder of Facebook's immense power and reach. It highlighted how deeply woven the platform is into our lives, raising concerns about its unchecked influence. Haugen's biggest frustration? Facebook's lack of transparency. Internal research allegedly downplays harms while the public remains in the dark. It's like peering through a clouded lens, unable to see the true impact of the platform. This lack of accountability makes it hard to hold Facebook responsible for its actions. Haugen's testimony isn't just criticism, it's a call to action. She urges governments to regulate Facebook, demanding transparency, accountability, and safeguards against the platform's harmful practices. It's time to treat Facebook not just as a tech company, but as a force with real-world consequences, needing responsible oversight. Beyond the immediate dangers, Haugen exposes the human cost of Facebook's design. We crave likes and shares, fueling a constant need for validation that can spiral into anxiety, depression, and even eating disorders. The platform meant to connect can leave us feeling isolated and inadequate. Are we trading genuine connection for fleeting digital dopamine hits? So where do we go from here? Haugen's message isn't one of despair, but a call to empowerment. We, the users, have the power to change the way we interact with Facebook. Be mindful of what you consume, engage critically, and hold the platform accountable. Remember, it's a tool, not a dictator. You control how you use it, and collectively we can shape a healthier online space. Haugen's revelations are just the beginning. The conversation about social media's impact and our online responsibility must continue. Let's move beyond sensational headlines and delve deeper. Discuss these issues with friends, family, and online communities. Share your perspectives, demand change, and work together to create a more ethical and responsible digital landscape. Thanks for joining this exploration of the shocking truths exposed by Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen. Let's not let this conversation end here. Share your thoughts, take action, and be part of the solution. Together, we can build a more responsible and ethical online world.